I
Okay, drag him in here. All right.
Hey, Trav.
Okay, Trav, party. I will be the moderator for this debate. Ground rules. Don't get too heated. Don't overtalk at each other. Give each other time to process everything. Other than that, it is pure blood sports, and I expect a good show. Don't disappoint me.
Wait, can I just first point out that you sound like you talk to a lot of children on the internet that you shouldn't be talking to.
Who are you talking to, me or John?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
All right, buddy. Let's settle why you're here. So you don't like people making race jokes?
How is making a fucking race tier list a fucking joke to you?
Do you know if it's an actual tier list or they're like pulling your leg?
We were making a fucking tier list about what's the best race, guys, and like they were trying to go through and like get everyone's like opinions on each and every race, like that fucking.
You're talking about when Slavo Pancakes joined the call. The notorious.
That Slavo guy.
Yeah. The notorious troll in this community.
Yeah, like half the time everyone clowns on him, right?
It wasn't just that. They were all getting involved. I don't know too many of the names. I know there was.
I'm gonna give you
a female voice.
So if I can interrupt as the moderator real quick.
Yeah.
How did you find the stream, Trav?
That's a good question, and I don't have an answer to that. I just found it. YouTube. I thought YouTube, they were going to crack down on you.
Was it like an algorithm?
Apparently they've got things to work on in their algorithms.
Okay. So are you going to plan on making a video on AC or the entire community itself?
Am I planning on making a video? Who the hell do you think I am? I don't have time to make videos on
Yeah,
this.
dude, you gotta make more ape memes. But anyway, party, go ahead.
Okay, so I have some questions for myself here. It's clear to me that you aren't from this community, and judging what you just answered, it's obvious. I'm gonna give you a quick lesson on this community. Dark humor is okay here, and it can go as far deep as it can go.
I'm not having a go at humor. I'm having a go at fucking race tier lists, and people going, "Ooh, what if I pretend to say the N-word? What if I basically just say the N-word? And isn't that funny, guys? No, it's not. It's not. You made an argument that it used to be funny, but now at this point, it's just people trying to signal to one another, like, you guys are. I'm not gonna swear or anything. I don't know if this is.
Swearing's completely fine. Just believe it or not, just don't say slurs. I would like to keep the stream up.
Yeah.
Well, it's very funny that you say that. It's very funny that you say that.
Well, here's the thing.
Just saying the entire fucking time.
Hey, first off, okay, I was not in that VC, and that was not my stream.
Yeah, John has different rules here than AC. Everyone in this community does. But majority, we all genuinely fucking don't give a shit if someone says the fucking N-word in a joking context. And I don't know why you have to take the fucking front lines and act all high and mighty when you're just a fucking random in the chat. I
am just someone who is witnessing just disgusting behavior, and I like I said earlier, I don't know how I found the stream. I'm just a random, like you said, right? So I don't want people coming in, right? Especially they were playing a kids game. They were playing Minecraft. Minecraft is a kids game, and that's going to attract a child audience. I don't want you attracting children into racism because they put highly pressure on even if that's not your intention, that's what you're going to end up doing. It's just little racist kids.
You're making the argument because they're playing a children's game that they shouldn't be making that kind of comedy, yes?
I'm saying, especially. I don't think you should be doing it, period. But you're going to attract children when you're playing a children's game. It's simple.
Okay. Is this is this a stance that you have on massive streamers? Because I know a lot of massive streamers who make mature content also play children's games. So you want to make that argument as well for them too?
Well, if they're going to be doing like talking about like mature things, using like curse words, or whatever, then and if they're going to play a kids game, I mean, I guess you can't really stop them from playing kids games, so they should probably, maybe not. They should have some sort of like disclaimer or something, or some like method that YouTube can put into like restrict children from like if you from listening to people think it's incredibly funny that well, what race is the best? Like, come on. You can easily agree that children, little 7-year-olds, we all know are on the site, whether or not they should be. That's up for another discussion. But that 7-year-olds shouldn't have been watching that stream. Because I found the stream, and which means anyone can just find the stream, and it's not okay.
All right.
We can't disagree with that.
Let me put it like this, like fucking. Yeah, like granted, I'm in agreement. Like if they've come across these streams, it may not be good for them. But then again, it's not the content creator's fault nor YouTube to control that. It's the parents who control what their child is doing.
Yeah, but parents are stupid.
Okay, and you're
parents are stupid, and
okay, that's not really an argument.
They want to act smart on the internet. Surely they, if the parents are going to be stupid idiots, it doesn't give you guys the go ahead to be stupid idiots as well online. At least even if you can't stop children from going on to mature content, maybe you guys should actually act mature instead.
Nah, if someone wants to make their own kinds of content, then all by their means, as long as it follows their TOS. But like again, what I'm keep reiterating, it's not the responsibility of the content creator nor YouTube. It's the sole responsibility of the parent to control what their kid is watching. Because fucking, you see all these, here, let me use this as an example. All these big streamers making this big content, as I brought up before, mature content. You really think they're supposed to be responsible for each individual person who may be a child in their audience? No, they can't.
No, they have a responsibility to at least put the most minimum measures in place to prevent children, or at least to take a stand and say, hey, children, if you are a child, do not watch this. This is not okay for you to watch. I am not making this for you. At least put like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. If you're gonna just like sit there for like 3 hours going on and talking about like stupid stuff that's going on the internet, like anyone cares, right? You can at least put the 5 minutes in to stop children, but you don't because you don't care, because you can make money from them. That's all you guys even like seem to care about. You don't actually care about people.
Well, like, here's the thing. Granted, none of us are at like the size of these creators, so I'll give you that. But there's one thing I think. Wait.
Can I? Sorry to interrupt. Wait, is this? Are we live right now?
Yeah. Under
yes,
John's
indeed, we
channel.
are live.
Under John's channel.
Oh no. Okay.
Why?
I just. You guys don't go around acting like they were in their streams, were you?
No, yeah. Like, here's the thing. Like,
yeah, it's almost like different people act differently.
Right, but I'm more. Yeah, but you. I was trying to warn people, not to be in that stream, and you were stopping me, even though.
Well, here's the thing.
Wasn't wrong. Like, there was someone like just typing the N-word, just the N-word, and you did nothing. I saw them still in the chat. It took me 20 minutes. 20 minutes to realize that I had been banned. So I had been sat there in the chat for 20 minutes.
So I have a question. Okay, pause for one moment. Keep your thought party. Okay, so you saw that there were several mods in chat. What made you specifically message party in particular?
I think it's because I was the one who banned him.
Well, he didn't tell me he banned me.
Yeah, I'll admit to you right now, I was the one who banned you, because I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. The community that the stream is surrounded by, it is a sub community, like a sub stream of an even larger community, if you didn't know. where these jokes and stuff are allowed, and if you don't like it, you can just politely walk out the door.
How is it a joke, though? It's not a
Joke. You can make a joke about a lot of things. It's just that
saying
people
the
get
end
offended.
and going,
If you
That's
get
not
offended, like you were
I'm-
acting in AC's chat, you can just walk out the door.
being
But no,
offended.
you had to be an annoying
There is no
spur.
fucking comedy in just saying the N word. There's no comedy in making a race.
So that's your opinion then. That's your
No,
opinion
no,
that
no,
saying the N word is just not comedy.
No, that's a fact. There is.
How is it a fact?
Because you're making a race tier list. That's not a joke. That's just literally what you were doing.
What?
You
Here,
weren't
I'm
joking.
gonna keep.
Race
I'm gonna
You-
hold you right there.
You were making a race tier list. You weren't joking about doing it. You were just doing it. Where's the joke? There isn't a joke. But this is just a fucking insult to just like comedy.
Comedy, good one. Let me tell you a thing. There's no like true definition on what is comedy and what isn't. It's all on opinions and it's subjective. So it could very much be joking
Alright,
about anything.
But there was no subjectivity in what you guys were doing. You were literally making a race fucking tier list. There was no ifs or buts about
Mm.
it. You were making a race. I don't know you specifically were doing. I don't know who exactly.
I
was doing
wasn't in the call. I was just a
But
moderator.
the people in that stream were making a race tier list and like giggling like children, which would also probably attract, if you're gonna act like immature like a child, then you're probably going to attract a child audience. And then when you're bringing a child audience into the discussion of what race is the best, like can you not see the logic what that's going to bring?
The argument you're making is, oh, think of the children. Like, bro, again,
There's nothing wrong
the
about
creator has no response. They can make whatever content they want as long as it follows YouTube's terms of service. Like, to the degree that it has. This kind of content has been around since past 2016, and not much has been done from it. Okay?
Well, then clearly something needs to be done about it, because if you're inviting children into the discussion of what race is the best, and you shouldn't be having that discussion, period, because there isn't one. I believe Indians, if I'm not mistaken, Indians managed to get into F tier, which statistically, that's all right. I don't want to get into that discussion, but it doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. And
But if we were to be fair, the guy in question made black people #1 on his personal tier list, so it evens out.
Okay, John.
How does that? No.
Yeah, okay, John.
No, if you're going to do that, they should all be on B tier, because no one is particularly good or particularly bad. But again, I don't want to talk about a race. I don't want to do a race tier list, okay? But they should all be in B tier, because we're all human. And we shouldn't.
And like, here's the thing: no one's disagreeing with you on that. We just make jokes because we're all edgy fucks.
You can make edgy jokes. I don't have to like it, but I can completely respect making edgy jokes. But there isn't a joke in just doing a race tier list. You're doing a race tier list. There is no joke in that.
Again, we're going in circles here. Comedy can be about whatever kind of joke. The thing is, the argument you're making right now is because you didn't like the joke. You just said you were fine with edgy humor, and then meanwhile you're saying, "Oh, where's the comedy in making a race tier list, bro? What? What's your argument?"
You were joking about making one. They were just making one. That's just what they were doing. They weren't joking about doing it. They were just doing it. There's no joke in doing the thing.
You should probably just hang around the community a little longer. You'd see that's a common thing around here. Okay?
Comparing races.
Comparing races, it's fucking edgy jokes. That's the thing I'm trying to say here. Fucking, you see people fucking making any kind of edgy humor. Fucking edgy humor, dark humor, that all exists around here. That also
there's not even any comedy in it. Just saying the N-word isn't funny.
So that's your opinion. You're just saying the N-word, just the N-word isn't funny. That's your opinion. That's no fact. That's an opinion on what you think it's funny or not.
Find it funny are generally, people who hold racist beliefs, and you shouldn't have children around that, period.
Okay, so you're
You can't
blaming...
disagree with me on that. Can we at least agree that children shouldn't be watching that kind of content? At least, come on.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that, but you're putting the responsibility into the creator's hands on what kind of content they can make, and I feel like that's fucked up.
I'm saying that they need to do the littlest thing to prevent, like, children. Like, if you're gonna do that sort of thing, if you're gonna make those sorts of racist content, doing a race tier list, maybe not play. I don't think it's essential to play Minecraft while you do it. I just think maybe, I don't know, if you're doing a tier list, the tier list.
Here's the thing.
I don't think you should be doing it, but it makes more sense in Minecraft.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the YouTube system. It gets pushed out to those specific games. If you put that category of the game in your description, then that content gets pushed out. Last time I checked, I don't think AC Stream was under that category. So
YouTube sees that you're playing Minecraft and it will push it to people who are playing.
Not as much as you have it in your category. Once you have it in the category, it pushes it a lot farther.
There wasn't a lot of content on the channel in question for where YouTube would recommend it. But if that person generally made Minecraft videos or something, and then they did a live stream where they're playing Minecraft, right? And they're talking about like race and stuff, it's going to be pushed to people who want Minecraft content, and those people are. I don't know. Maybe they should have like a separate category for this. I agree that YouTube needs to do something about it as well. But certainly, you guys need to, and you specifically, blocking someone from warning about people. It's a mature stream. Even you, as a moderator, should be warning the people coming in.
No. Here's the thing. How this community runs, this is literally, like I said, sub-community stream. Granted, it gets pushed out in the algorithm, and that's however you found it correct. If the people who are watching the content does not like said content, and granted, yes, children shouldn't be watching it. But again, that falls on the parents. But let me continue. If they don't like the content, they can just leave, hit the X button. Reason why I banned
not all kids are going to do that. Kids are going to be like, what race? What race is the best? And then they start thinking about race, which I think is just disgusting. And you're doing nothing about it. You're not even letting me do like the right thing and like warning people. You should be warning people yourself. But I took that burden from you. I was willing to be there throughout the stream. Even though I didn't want to be there throughout the stream, I was willing to be there to warn people. But you wouldn't even do that yourself, which you should be. But you wouldn't even let me do it. You blocked me from doing it, which makes me think that you are trying to stop people from like realizing what they're going to get themselves into. You're trying to stop children.
If I may interrupt, if I may ask, how is warning people in the chat who are already fans of this community, this sub community, how is warning them, people who are already fans of it, going to help any?
I'm not talking about those people, though, am I? Like I've already said.
Which is almost 100% of the entire people watching the stream.
I don't know who you guys are. I don't know your names. And quite frankly, I don't really want to, okay? But I found the stream. I don't know who you guys are, but I found the stream. Which then made me realize, wait, there's going to be more people, and they're playing a kids game. There's going to be more people who don't know them, new people, and they need to leave. Because you're playing a kids game, and it's going to attract a kids audience, and you're stopping me from warning people from warning.
All right, I want to question you on that point. Want to know why I stopped you? It's because, like I mentioned before, almost 100% of that like stream audience was coming from another person in the community, Doc on the radio, 100%. Right?
Not 100%.
How do you know that? Bring me
because I was there.
That's how I know. Yeah.
I was there. Not 100%. You can't say that.
All right, then you can't say that a good majority of the audience is children. Then you can't make that argument either. And another thing too. Let me tell you why I banned you. Because you kept spamming.
Because
I banned your second.
You are a power-hungry tyrant. That's why.
What?
You have so little power in your life, and you want it to have.
Good
You have
one.
so little power, right? That
Good one, buddy.
you think that you're Billy Big Spuds when you go in there with the mod and you ban people because you don't want anyone to be warned. You want as many kids in that fucking stream as possible. And I mean, at this point, I can only hope that it was only just to make him racist and not to nonce on him, because
at least I'm not going into people's chats questioning like their creators on why they're playing a game when they're making mature content.
what?
Literally, that's why you were in the chat, like fucking like spreading this shit out.
Talking about this sort of stuff, and you banned me, right? Because I don't want that use to sound like
a spurg. That's my job.
Your job is to turn kids into little racists.
What? Where'd you pull that out of, you fucking
I was just saying that, like,
literally, I got rid of you because you were acting like a spurg, as I've seen hundreds of times in this community. So you're just another one on the plate, okay?
On the plate. Well, I suppose.
And here's the thing: why do you think I'm banning you? Because fucking, I want to turn children into racists. Like, you're just pulling that out of your ass.
Or whatever.
Like, holy shit. You're telling me I'm terminally online, but fucking you can't take a joke, so go outside.
No, because I was trying to stop you from grooming children.
Grooming children, that's a new one!
No, that's what you were doing.
They're saying I'm fucking grooming. Okay.
Grooming children doesn't always necessarily mean, noncery or anything like that. It can mean, into a racist ideology, right? So whether it's trying to groom them into a racist ideology or groom them into anything else, right? That's fundamentally what you were trying to do, and I think you're disgusting.
Okay, good one, buddy. Let me actually get a fucking verified dictionary term for fucking grooming, because I know for fucking I've never in my life have seen grooming used as a fucking racial term.
No, grooming them into it can be into an ideology, which can be a racist ideology, into a set of beliefs.
What he's saying is that you and the people who were in the stream were allegedly trying to groom people into thinking that racism was good.
What? I don't see it there. Just because I banned.
You're certainly encouraging it.
How was I encouraging it? Just because I banned you?
Well, you were effectively like preventing someone from, trying to put a stop to it. But at least the people on the stream.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Party right now. Were you banning him because of what he was saying, or because he was spamming?
Because he was spamming and acting like a spurg. I didn't ban him because of the meaning of his message. That's my job, to take care of spammers, taking care of all of that.
You didn't do anything about them. I know for a fact that they're still there, so you can't.
Bro, have you not seen the other mods? Fucking Ambrose was on that shit. you didn't see that.
Well, I don't really see what goes on behind your screen, and I'm frankly kind of gifted for it, because I think I would be rather disgusted.
Behind the screen, I mean. They're handling the chat real time, that you could see it yourself too. You can see when messages are deleted.
Actually, no, I could not. No, I could not. I could not see when my messages were deleted. YouTube.
YouTube. You can see when your messages are deleted. It just doesn't tell you who.
Nope. I can't see it on my end.
That's bullshit, and I know for a fact. Okay, buddy. It's clear you don't know how the live chat works. So let me give you a rundown lesson. Whenever someone gets timed out, message deleted or removed, it shows up as everyone as message deleted.
You numbnuts, but don't say shit for me. I was there for 20 goddamn minutes.
Yes, it does. It says for anybody who's in the stream, mod or no mod.
Yeah, it says it for everybody except the person in question.
What are you talking about? I've been banned before on live streams. It tells me my message has been deleted.
They didn't say it for me. They didn't say it for me. I could.
Okay, so you didn't scroll up, I guess? You didn't see your message?
Nope, my messages were all there on my end, at least while I was on the stream.
Alright, either you're bullshitting me or it's a glitch. Because I know for a damn fact, and I think everyone in this call and everyone in the stream can fucking vouch that if someone gets banned, anybody, including the person who gets banned themselves, sees their message gets deleted.
That didn't do it for me. It told me
Alright, so something on your end.
told me
then.
like I was put into timeout. It told me I was put into timeout at first, but then once the timeout was over, I could message away without a limit, and it never told me once that I'd been banned. It never told me once that the messages were being deleted. Only when I went onto another account did I notice my messages were being deleted.
And that sounds something like on your end, because that's not how it acts for anybody else.
Okay, well, I guess I don't know if you're lying. I don't know why you would lie about it. So let's just assume that it's
You know what? No. All right. Well, you want to experiment with this? Let's experiment with this.
I'm on my phone right now. I'm outside.
Okay. You able to join a screen share? Exotic. Can you meet up?
It's a little veil. No, it's a narwhal.
You want me to experiment with this right now? To show you this?
It might just be a glitch.
Yeah, if it's a glitch, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there if it was a glitch.
A glitch for what?
Exotic
Yeah,
mute.
I'll explain after. Mute up. Alright, yeah, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt if it was a glitch. But here's the thing. If I see like someone spamming like just insane shit like that, just killing it, then fucking like, all right.
Wait, sorry, I apologize, but could I go for like a couple minutes and get another cup of tea, please?
All right, yeah. Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's take questions for now.
Holy
Pushman
fucking
first.
shit! That dude fucking called me a groomer.
Yeah.
No, okay. Let me hang on. Plushman. So someone server mute him.
There, hold on. Pushman, you go first.
Oh my god. This guy was just making the argument that the party's a fucking groomer because of the racist shit that
apparently I'm grooming the children who are apparently watching the stream. Because I banned his warning message. He told
me.
You can unmute
that,
Exotic.
He told me that I sound like someone who shouldn't be around kids.
Yeah.
Within about
Like
35 seconds.
That came out of left fucking field.
Yeah,
He just joined the call, heard John.
Someone give me the rundown. What's going on?
Yeah, let me give you the rundown.
What's going on?
Alright, so AC was streaming earlier, right?
Uh-huh.
This dude came into AC stream acting like a big ass Karen and saying, "Oh, why are y'all making jokes about the N-word and making like these race tier lists?" And then I timed him out and banned him a couple times. He crawled into my DMs trying to ask me why, and then it was like, "Oh, you can be saved" and all that, yada yada yada. And fucking, I'm like, okay. And then fucking, he jumped into my comment section, did the same thing, and then I invited him on here. So here we are. He's trying to make the argument that the creators are responsible for whenever they're making mature content or like mature comedy, that they're playing the right game. Because apparently that has an aspect to this.
Yeah, we're not allowed to play Pokemon.
Yeah, we're not allowed to play
Minecraft.
Let me sum up his argument. Think of the children.
Yeah, literally think of the children.
That's
the argument he's making. Think of the children. That's the argument he's making. And I'm
still
sitting.
retarded. I'm so glad I called him a faggot. Jesus Christ.
That's what you're saying. It's
He's a
probably
real
true.
faggot. I'm sorry, but he's just a faggot.
Like, Exotic, here's the thing. He's trying to, like, act all high and mighty when he's just some random in the chat. So, of course, I timed him out and banned him. So he's fucking now mauling like a bitch. So here he is.
Yeah.
So, and now he's just making arguments that just don't line up.
But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more Blood Sports content.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but
Because this shit's getting more spicy. And I want to.
Yeah, we're gonna jump back into this.
I want to yell more.
Yeah, we're gonna do questions. If he's fine with it, we'll do questions after.
Yeah, and to be fair, it's gonna go one by one, okay? So we'll say who gets to unmute, so that way we don't bombard him, okay? And Plushman, don't get me wrong, I love the energy, dude. But in order to not scare him from the call, tone it down just a bit.
Teddy, you didn't invite him there. I sent him an invite in the DM. Into the Discord.
We were talking the DMs.
Yeah, Exotic. What are your thoughts on this?
What are my thoughts? Care to comment? I jumped in when you guys talked about deleting messages and glitches and stuff. I will say this: if there's certain words on YouTube where you can't say it, and if you type them in chat, they just get like auto deleted.
He's back. He's back. Here's the thing: the argument he's making is. Yeah, mute up. The argument he was making was he couldn't see that his message was deleted, even though he was on the same account.
Okay. Let's bring him in.
Jumping back into this. All right, back.
Oh.
Hello.
You back?
All right.
Okay.
All right, we're
Just
good.
give me a minute. Change out to my speaker. There we go.
Okay.
I got
Alright.
a cup of tea now. It's very berry flavor.
Okay.
But not like it's good kind of tea. Not like you Americans with your tea.
All right, buddy. All right.
So I live in a sensible country called the United
Alright.
Kingdom.
At least, we didn't lose a 13 colony lead. All right. But anyways, let's jump back into this. Let's get in the actual fucking conversation on it. So you're saying, so we left off on you can see your messages, and granted, if it's a glitch, I'll give you the benefit of for that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that was a glitch, but if not, then that doesn't really, because I've seen it happen before. But if it is a glitch, then that. Just general thing is. A lot of people find different things funny. The argument you were making earlier about, the N-word, just the N-word's not funny. That's just your opinion on certain things of comedy. That's not everyone's general opinion.
No, I'm pretty sure if you asked anyone on the street, and in fact I'm on the street right now, I can't see anyone because it's kind of late where I am, but I'm sure if I stopped anyone walking down the street, they'd probably tell me to leave them alone because it's quite late, like I just said earlier. But if they were in the mood to have a conversation, and I asked them, do you think just saying the N-word, with just saying the N-word, do you think that's funny? They probably say no, because it's the general opinion amongst
general, not
adults.
Not everyone's. Everyone has their own take on comedy.
So if I may interject again as the moderator, so are you familiar with the commentary community at all? Have you seen drama videos?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm aware of their existence. I can tell you too much about them.
Like I said before, commentary is or not commentary, comedy. Everyone has their own fucking take on comedy, what they find funny, what they find what they don't find funny, and things that they
generally the people in the commentary community have bad opinions.
Okay, so that's just your opinion then.
Bad opinions. They have bad opinions.
They have bad opinions. That's just your opinion. That might not be everyone else's.
Right, but I'm correct that in it's my opinion. That they have bad opinions.
So we're arguing on opinions here, not what.
They probably think you care too much about random nonsense, just gossip. We got these I don't know if they have them in the rest of the world, but we got these these magazines filled with celebrity gossip, and they're just trash, right? People would compare them those trashy celebrity gossip magazines to what you guys do, only with a more niche group of people. you look very highly.
And also too, man, I took a look at your channel. You've made some what people would consider misogynist jokes, and you made some jokes that people would consider homophobic. What would you have to say to that?
I'm funny, you're not.
Okay, so this is just.
I know. Whenever I make a joke, if it was possibly misogynistic in nature, I would go and I would show it to my mum. I would show it to my mum and I say, "Mum, what do you think of this?" And I'd show him it. And if she was disgusted, then I would upload it, because I think if it goes against my mother, then it's probably doing something. It's probably doing something good.
And let me ask you this: would you hold some jokes made by people in this community to that standard as well?
Well, I don't really want to show.
Granted, not of course. Holding up to the standard.
She's a very busy woman, you see. She's already looking at everything I make.
Ah,
So what you're saying is because a woman, granted a woman who's in your life, but still a woman gave you essentially the pass to make a misogynist joke.
No. She wouldn't, and that's what makes me think that they were good.
Okay. So it works here too. People were making jokes, you didn't like it, so they probably think it was working.
Because there are plenty. There are like this community is. If I can speak for a second. If I can speak for a second. Hang on.
It's not what I meant.
Hang on. I'm gonna serve mute you. Okay. So the thing is, Trev, there are black people in this community. There are women in this community who are fine with our jokes. I'm going to unmute you so that way we can continue.
There's trans people.
Not what I said.
It's all that. So like if you're willing to make the argument, like, oh yeah, like I think it's fine, like this misogynist joke. We've got literally people in the community that we're about. They don't care. So yeah, we have an audience, like general audience of like different like backgrounds and shit. So it's not necessarily a matter of
people in the KKK.
What?
Like, you know, there are going to be people who are a member of like a certain race that you're. I mean, I wasn't thinking about any particular race. I don't know why you jumped to black people. But you know, you did.
Where?
Someone was like, "Oh, there's black people in our community, right?"
Oh, you're talking about the moderator?
One of you again. I don't know. I don't believe.
John's
I'm not too familiar with you.
in this call is the moderator.
Also, what misogynistic joke did I make? Unrelated. Just refresh me.
Oh, you were calling someone a pussy. One of your videos.
It's not really misogynistic, now, is it?
An SJW could argue that's the case.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm guessing you're like the opposite end of a SJW.
I wouldn't say that necessarily.
Well, I mean, I don't know a lot about you, like I've already mentioned. But if I was to, throw a dart on a dartboard of who I thought you are, I think you're probably more like incel, leading towards like racist nonce. But again, I don't know a lot about you.
Okay, dude. We'll let you say what you want, but don't fucking call people pedophiles in this debate.
I was just saying if I had to take a guess, that's why I'd say you maybe lean that way, but I'm not saying it definitively.
Oh, you weren't technically calling me that. You were just guessing. Okay, dude.
Yeah, if I had to take a guess, that's what I would say, because you're trying to attract children into mature content. Not you specifically, maybe, but like your kind of people.
Continue, party.
All right. So, do you have any arguments for me? Because I feel like I destroyed them all. Because, all right, yeah. Let's just recap the list here. You didn't like because I banned you, and you're saying that I was grooming children to be like more, like I guess more racist is what.
I
mean, you're stopping me from giving a simple warning, so I feel like you can definitely.
Hang on, though. We've already hang on, party. We've already clarified, though. He wasn't banning you because of what you were saying. He was banning you because you were spamming.
I don't buy that.
Okay, buddy.
You banned me. You banned me, not the people spamming. You were banning me. I wasn't spamming the same thing over and over again. I was just talking a lot because there was a lot to warn about.
All right, so I wasn't like 100% controlling the chat, and I saw your messages. So you're completely saying I'm grooming people to be racist. Okay.
I'm more thinking towards the stream in general. But when you try to stop someone from giving a simple warning, it definitely gives off that impression. Okay. Again, I'm not saying definitively.
Like if you're an outsider, all right, I'll say if you're an outsider to the community, I'll grant you that. But here's the problem.
I am outside.
That's not the case. If you don't buy that, okay. So we're just gonna be here in circles. So
okay, fine. I mean, I've already said my bit. So if we're going to talk about something else, whatever thing.
What else was there?
I mean, it was that other thing. I am curious to see if it's just a glitch on my end, or if you already
checked it out. We could try to experiment that in John's chat right now.
Could you send me a link to Jonathan? I'm not.
Here, I can screen share. If you want to jump in my live, If this will work, thank you.
All right, we'll use Finn as the guinea pig. How's that sound?
Sure. Yeah, let's ban. Yeah, who wants to be
I'll delete Finn's. I'll delete one of Finn's messages. I'll even delete Plushman's messages too.
Like, here's the thing. Yeah, like only mods can see which like moderator deleted the message. But in terms of Squash, can you provide a screenshot of your chat when you got your message deleted? Throw that in general. Because
No, have Plushman do it because Plushman's not a mod.
All right, yeah, both examples. Squatch and Plushman. We have both ends. All right. We look at Squatch and screenshot here. Do you have your message, Squatch?
My message.
The message that was.
Well, still, like it shows that message was deleted by Nerdy John, like from Finn's message. So it shows that moderators can only see who deleted whose message, and then Plushman, if you can get yours out.
Can you provide your screenshot?
Wait, you never deleted my message though.
Oh wait, I thought I did. Hang on.
Okay, this might actually be a glitch. It might be a glitch. I'll give you.
No, it's because
No wait, no, I did delete your message. Check again.
Wait, what?
My screenshot shows that Plushman's and Finn's were.
Are you in live chat or top chat?
I'm in live chat.
I'm in live chat. They're both.
And there's another aspect, Trav.
I think
there's
because
top chat and live chat. Top chat like filters out things. Live chat is majority covered.
I don't think he deleted my message because I still see my message.
Refresh on your end, Plushman.
If there's two different types of chats, then that could also influence.
That also could influence.
It's still there.
It's like it auto defaults you to the top chat, which is honestly annoying.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it does filter out most of the spam.
Yeah, it filters out a chunk of it, and then live leaves out majority of it. Takes out some things, but so stuff.
If you're a moderator, your messages are always going to show up too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my party banning is still message is still there, even after I refreshed.
Interesting. Okay, so
maybe I maybe I have some right. Maybe I have some maybe I was correct.
Okay. Yeah, like I've never seen this before. I'll be completely upfront. But yeah, this seems like a glitch. So I'll concede on that point. But the rest still stands.
Well, it's not really well, to be fair, it's not really a point you can really concede on because it's something that
it's more like
up to a whim.
It's out of.
I mean, he definitely did act rather verbally aggressive towards me when I said that what is reality with this glitch is reality with this glitch. So I don't actually think it's a glitch. I think it's more like YouTube's like shadow. It's like more of a shadow ban rather than a glitch. Maybe it isn't like. It doesn't want the person you ban to know that
I've seen some messages go through. I've seen like some not. Well, judging by this now, I've seen some that like are still up. So I'll kind of concede on that if it seems. But the comedy point, the commentary community point, and all that still stands. I'm still backing up on, and I personally don't believe because I erased or like got rid of your message, warning people like what kind of content this is, that I'm like grooming people like children to be racist.
It's not exactly what I said. That's not exactly what I said. No, that's what I said. It looks.
I reiterate them.
You're just saying it looks like that, so that way you can skirt around the fact that you're not technically calling it.
I mean, there was people stopping the N-word, but you stopped the person trying to warn other people. He wasn't like copy and pasting messages over and over again like the rest of the chat were. No, me. Right, so it definitely comes off like that's what you were doing.
Okay. Yeah, like I said before, you kind of just showed up there, like acting as you were, and like everyone that's in that community, everyone who there at the time, from what we know, was okay with it. We didn't see anybody else make a single complaint about the jokes, other than you. Which, granted, you were warning people. You were warning people. Yeah, you kept joining on one account, two account, fucking. Yeah, so of course
I have a fair number of accounts.
Okay, that doesn't help your case because I can just ban them all.
But I know that's what you're going to do because
of ban evasion. Like you could have just waited out the 5-minute timeout, but you didn't.
To give an example, there's this toxic member of this community who goes by the name of Colton, whose main thing, like his main joke, is getting
like he gets banned and then jumps on another account, and he's done this several times.
and he's been banned in this community for saying the N-word when people have told him not to.
Yeah, so
to make the scenario, the stream that you joined was the very first stream from this dude.
Yeah, and like here's the thing, I'll give you a summarization.
I was in Colton's stream.
We tipped the line.
No, you weren't in Colton's stream. You were in AC stream. I was using Colton as an example.
That I banned you from, that was AC.
Okay. I was using Colton as an example because he's a toxic member of this community who we banned several times.
There are like toxic people in this community, and like the thing is, we've seen stuff like that before. So like if I see someone like trying to avoid a timeout by jumping on another account, of course I'm gonna ban it. So that's the reason why your second account got banned. Your first one is because you kept, like, I don't even know how fast you were messaging, and granted, other people are spamming, but I can't control the entire chat. When there was almost 100 people in there. So it could go either way. So like in the commentary community, since you're obviously new, it's edges, but we like fucking like shit on people if someone comes on the stream and legitimately says the N-word. Because that shit that can
there were people in the stream saying the N-word. They just said the N-word.
And did you hear what happened after that? Everyone was fucking chimping out at him.
Oh, like this. So I'm just looking at my photos because they're like primates, and I just put in the meme. So I don't think he is a meme. That chimp is called Rodders. He's at Monkey World, Dorset.
Okay, what does this have to do with what does this have to do?
No, I know it doesn't have to do with much. I was just looking at pictures, and you said chimp, and I was looking at a picture of a chimp, and I shared the picture of the chimp.
Okay, let's get back on subject though. Let's get back on subject.
Yeah, like we tipped the line on things, but if someone like goes on like the stream, like if someone joins the call and then just says the N-word, we literally fucking disavow and shit on that person for that. Granted, we don't like completely fucking stop being friends with them because of that, but we still fucking disavow it.
And one of the people that you were calling racist in that voice chat, the stream that you were watching, is a trans Jewish girl.
Still can be racist. Anyone can be racist if they want to be racist. Doesn't make it okay. Doesn't make it for certain groups of people to be racist. And that's what you guys seem to think.
None of us is really thinking. It's just who makes the jokes and who's being serious. No one is legitimately wanting to be like this. Like no one's literally being racist. We're just making fucking jokes. So if you don't like that, I'll take my suggestion.
The race tier list is in your eyes a joke. Just going super in depth and technical about it. You know,
if it's in the joking manner as it was, then yes,
that's
it was a joke.
Certainly what you think.
Sadly, what I think. Okay, we all have different opinions on comedy, as I've repeated several times. So we could be going back and forth and in circles for hours on end for
bring it up again. I know I don't want to go round and round and round in circles unless.
Yeah. So if there's anything else that's, I think, is about it.
But Trav, would you be willing to take questions then?
Yeah, we've got the other 4 people in this call who probably have questions. We can go one by one if you wish. If not, that's fine.
I'm happy for rapid fire.
Okay,
Alright,
I
let's go down the list. Go.
think exotic would be.
We can go in depth or whatever, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's yeah, exotic. What do you got for us?
Okay, so I kind of joined in this late a little bit. What did you say about party is grooming people into being, I want to say, okay with using racist words or having racist jokes?
Okay,
Can you
so
explain that?
my thought process is, and what I'm still what I'm still questioning is, so I was in the chat warning like children because they're playing a kids game, so I knew children were going to join, warning children that they shouldn't be in that chat because of the racist talk that they were going on with their racist tier lists that they were talking about, and then I got banned from that. When the person like spamming the N-word in the chat, they were perfectly fine being in there and they didn't get banned from the chat, which is what was making me think, they might be trying to groom into racism if they're just talking about a race tier list. That was just sort of my theory that I've been working on my head, but it's not concrete.
Yeah, why phrase it like that though? It makes it seem way worse than what you're actually saying. Like why would you do that?
Grooming?
Yeah, why say it like that? Why it makes it sound way worse?
A lot of things, because grooming can be nonsense, but grooming can also be a ideology. And
yeah, I know what that word means, but I'm saying why say it like that?
Because it's accurate to what I'm theorizing.
I don't know. I feel like you're just using hyperbolic language to just make it seem worse than when it was actually happening.
How would you word it then?
These guys are saying racist things, and people might also be inclined to say racist things. And
they're saying the words grooming kids.
Yeah, well, you say grooming.
It's easy to say grooming kids and saying like.
There's another thing around in this community. The word grooming always defines as pedophilic behavior. Yeah, so that's kind of like the thing here.
Right.
Okay. I mean, there is the actual
majority of
what it means when you usually say it. That is that. But I'm saying though is that when you use it even in that sort of context, it's still weird. Like, why say it like that? Because it's clearly not what's happening either. Even if it is your own little speculation, that's kind of an extreme thing to think about. It's like, okay, some people are streaming some race tier list, was it? And you think that is them trying to get kids to also be racist? Yeah, right. Okay.
By playing a kids game and blocking people from putting a disclaimer in the chat, yes, it definitely comes off as that. But anyway, right, next question.
Two tinfoil hat for me. I'm just going to go back to mute.
Okay.
Okay, go Shark. You got anything to say?
Go Shark. If you want to mute, go ahead, Ghost.
Alright, first of all, why is it okay for you to make whatever jokes you have made in the past because you're quote-unquote funny and they aren't, but then they're 100% liable for their jokes, even though your jokes and the way you think about how they bring in a community and can groom people. So if you're making homophobic or sexist jokes, aren't you also grooming people that same way?
But I'm not making those jokes, am I? I'm not making those jokes.
You're not making racist jokes, but I heard you were making homophobic jokes and things like that.
Oh boy, where did that come from, boy?
One of your videos, dude. You said something was pretty gay.
And from SJOs, that can be construed as fucking.
But what's wrong with being gay? See, you come into it.
Yeah,
but in the context of your joke, you're using that as an insult.
Yeah, you're using
yes
it
or no?
as like a derogatory term. That's what you're using it as.
How? No, because you come into it with the idea that something being gay is bad. Well, I'm not. I'm saying something being gay is gay. Maybe I've done that in the past. You haven't shown me the specific example, but I can only assume, me knowing me, and I know me pretty darn well, that it was.
I feel like I know you pretty well myself, actually, too.
And here's the thing. Yeah, granted, we don't know you, but you don't know everyone in this community, considering you just found AC stream out of nowhere.
right? But I was in that
Yeah.
stream for a good amount of time, for probably about an hour, I would say. So I mean, I don't know you inside and out, but well,
Okay,
you guys, not you specifically, but like the AC guy and the people making the race tier list. I don't know those people inside and out, but I was there long enough to see them, try to go through in depth.
nobody rated or made a race tier list except Salvo Pancakes when he was directly asked. So no one else in the stream was a part of that.
Yeah,
So
plus the
obviously
thing-
you're not paying that much attention to these streams you're bitching about.
I'm gonna give him. Again, he's not been around here much. Salvo has been another like unhinged guy who's been on like just going off on everyone. So and sometimes they just get let in the calls. So and then ask the weird questions to see what kind of reaction they give.
Because the intent,
That's
intent,
how I had to fucking do it.
because the intent is to goof on them for making those ridiculous statements.
Exactly.
How do you guys not like? I mean, in the stream itself, how do they not have like a filter of who comes into the call? Because you guys have got a pretty advanced setup with your Discord.
Actually, there is a filter. Actually, Doc's setup is way more advanced than Party's,
How are
admittedly.
they getting past this filter? Are they hacking?
No, he wasn't hacking. Actually, one of the moderators, Smaggle, was dragging Savo back in and out.
Yeah,
Because
all
like
this happened
you, he was in
a
chat.
Discord where
This
someone
job as a
was a moderator. Where one of the perms is drag people in and out. So at one point, he was just dragging people in and out of the call. So
Well, and Salvo did ask to come on multiple times.
Right,
Being very annoying about it.
Moderator seriously. He wasn't taking his job as a moderator seriously. He seems to have just been playing around with his.
moderator isn't like that's the perm on Discord
mean,
that it's called. It's
Salvo is content, and a streamer's job is to make content.
Yeah, but
So
you're dragging him in and out of the call. You're saying this moderator was dragging people in and out of the call, and I'm guessing that wasn't acceptable at the moment. He was just doing it for shits and giggles. Pardon my French, but yeah, it just seems like
He was doing it for the laughs, basically. Like, I'm clowning on you by dragging you in and out constantly.
yeah, and asking like the question. I'm sure.
Is there anything else you want to add, Ghost Shark? If not,
anything else? We'll move on.
nah, I'm good.
okay,
Alright, we back up
Squatchin,
then?
would you like to put in your 2 cents?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
nothing there.
the
Plush
finale,
Man.
Plush Man.
Oh wait, we might have some more callers here. We have someone in Collins there, and then I heard I don't know.
Can I at least have my go? Anyways,
Okay, don't go insane.
Just control
So do you think-
yourself.
don't worry. So hold on. Do you think? Okay, so do you know Call of Duty? Obviously.
I know it's a game. I don't personally play it, but I'm aware that it is a video game.
All right. So do you know that children do indeed play that game too, even though it's described as a mature type of game?
I mean, I'm not. I don't go in. I don't play the game. If they are, and it's like an 18 rated game, then they've got
Call of Duty.
who needs
Call
to
of
be
Duty is
taken.
generally rated 18.
How many parents do you just want to round up?
Fair few.
If they're racist, take their kids from them. If they buy them M-rated games, take their kids from them. Like, what the fuck,
If they're
dude?
racist,
Who
it's
hurt you, man?
Well, do you really want to grow up in a society? Of, like,
No, hold on.
racist,
My
like,
point is, do you think that logic can be applied to Minecraft, which is by far a children's game, but adults, but any age can play that game. So, do you want to apply to that logic to Call of Duty too?
What, and stop kids from? Well, I think kids shouldn't be in like the voice chats. I don't think kids should be in voice chats at all. Because that's
I'm talking about in Minecraft, dumbass. Hold on.
No. Whoa. Don't go throwing around insults, right? Because they can probably be applied to you much better.
Dude,
okay?
you were literally calling people in here nonsense.
Dude, you're the most condescending fucking kid I've ever met.
Because you, oh my god, I can't even fucking comprehend words because I'm filled with rage now.
I mean,
so
dude,
filled with rage.
you literally joined the call and within 35 seconds called the well, excuse me, let me rephrase. danced around calling the moderator a fucking pedophile.
Whoa,
Before you had
I've
a
not-
sentence
I've
to
not-
the
I've
guy.
not said- I've not said the F word and I've not said the P word. I may
No,
have.
you
No, he called me a
said-
nonce. He called me a nonce, to be fair.
completely honest. I wasn't calling him that, like you just said. I never called him that, and I wouldn't. I don't have the evidence. to
Oh,
call him
so what does nonce apply for the uninitiated, please?
I was just.
Like,
that was
what's the
just how I-
definition?
To my knowledge, nonce is generally creep.
Because I've never really heard a person get called a nonce in, like, a good way. You're never
No,
like,
no,
hey, there's that nonce down the street. Go play with him, Timmy. No. So
was-
what is a nonce?
All right.
How I felt. That's just what I thought. That was the vibes you were giving me. That was the vibes you were giving me, and I was just being completely transparent. But being in this call, my opinions on you have improved. I would not I would not believe that any of you are nonsense. Not that no one should, if anyone's investigating you guys, then you know that I don't think that
There isn't anybody.
Oh yeah, dude, I have the FBI on my ass like right now.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, totally.
Right, well, if it's not in 2D, then maybe with that information that I don't have, maybe I would think differently. But from what I can tell from the conversation that we've had today, you have been. I mean, you did call me an asshole, but which I don't think is very polite. But you guys seem to be.
Oh, he called it asshole.
Okay,
Dude, who
Flash,
fucking
sure.
cares?
Okay, chill, Plush, man, chill.
Shut up, Plush.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so we do have two more
Disregard him.
callers. to
Yeah, we have
ask
some
questions.
callers here.
But if they don't ask the question, because I have another question, but if they don't ask it, then
I think we
I'll
should
ask my
drag
question.
in Nox. He's usually a
get
pretty
Nox in
chill
here
dude.
first. Yeah, get Nox. Nox, you're on the air. How's it going?
Hello.
What do you got for us?
Okay, first, I don't know this kid, but he looks like he's trying to be Wish.com's version of Captain Jack Sparrow. And that was just a joke. Take a joke.
No, I thought it was a compliment.
I'm gonna sit you under the learning tree really quickly, if I could. The easiest way to actually make friends and to actually get a good following and audience is to not call people a nonce.
I never called anyone a nonce. I just said you were giving off the impression that they were a
calling
nonce. They were giving
somebody
me
a
that impression.
nonce.
They were giving me that impression. They were
Yeah,
giving
I
me
wasn't.
that
You
impression.
weren't calling me that. You were just saying I gave off those vibes.
Yeah, you gave
By the
off
way-
those nonce vibes.
Yeah,
as you put it.
You were giving me nonce vibes. I didn't call you a nonce. I just said you were giving me nonce vibes. But now,
Also, I wanted
okay.
to come in first, also because I wanted to actually go fuck you, Finn, and shut up, Finn. So
be more polite. Don't.
I haven't been here the whole entire time because I'm working on my own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I know this from learning about YouTube, media, and stuff from the fact that I have a degree and stuff like this. That the easiest way to grow bigger is to try to make as many friends as you can. So, saying things like that, you might actually piss somebody off.
I feel like Epstein had the same sort of advice, but go ahead.
Okay, buddy.
It's true. He had a lot of friends. A lot of friends.
A lot of friends.
Well, John is my homie.
Fucking.
So, and I'm going to say this, I know Party a little bit.
Yeah.
So, here's my last thing I'm going to say, and then I'll dip out. Don't piss. Okay, this is an old saying. Don't piss where you eat.
But if you love to eat piss.
What?
I mean, it'd be a bit stupid if you're not going to piss where you eat, if you love to eat piss. And I imagine...
You're a freak.
I'm not going to say things because I know you're going to be gone in a minute, but I'm just going to say nothing.
Oh, no, please do. I love confrontation.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No, come on. I'm
No,
a
it's
big boy.
It's blood sports, baby.
It's blood sports. That's how we roll. If you got shit to talk, if you got shit to talk, say it.
There's nothing that you can possibly say.
He's going to be going. So about recording. If he's going to then maybe that's what he wants to do.
Trav, wait. So you're heading out then, right? Or
Me?
You?
I mean, I can say bit longer,
I'm
but
just
Well, he
saying,
said is
I
he's
wanna
saying Nox.
Hear what you
so-
say because I want to hear what you say. There's nothing you can say that I haven't already heard.
yeah, well, I bet that is true. But my mum's told me, you know, if you don't got anything nice to say, maybe don't say anything at all. But that's neither here or here. But
I
hey,
just imply people
I,
are nonsense, so
hang on,
you know,
guys.
that's cool.
Aren't you
I'm
the
gonna
guy
ask.
that like purposely goes against what his mother would think was appropriate?
True.
You might as well say it. You started to.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah, we all can take it. We're part of a community that does this shit.
We're all
so
grown men and women
throw it at
and
us.
the narwhal.
Throw it at us.
I'm. Well, no, I'm not one to disrespect my mother. So yeah.
It's about your mother. It's not about us.
So just so everyone knows, I'm asking AC, the person, the main, the channel in question that this stream was on, so that way he can give his thoughts on everything.
Yeah, give a statement.
So it might take a hot minute, but we might get a response from him. Do you have anything else to say, Nox?
Yes. Subscribe
Alright.
to Nox, subscribe to Daily Jones, subscribe
Okay.
to Parties, subscribe
Let's go.
to Watchin, subscribe to X the Exotic, and I guess if you really want to, subscribe to Trav.
Trav.
All right.
Yeah, the man is at 500 subs, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright,
Thanks for
thank
the
you,
call.
Nox.
Thanks for the
Alright,
call,
we
Nox.
have one other person in like the caller section. I don't think anybody
I'm
else.
just let you guys know that I'm on like 3% battery on my
Oh
phone.
shit! So
Go
we
plug
should
that
pro-
shit in, boy.
All right.
I mean-
I'm gonna take this next call. Rapid fire.
Talk fast.
All right.
Alright.
We're Finn. Rapid fire. Drop your question. Go.
Okay, first off, Trav. Trav. You seem to be very interested in a race tier list, so I just want to ask you, what's your favorite race?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
Finn.
Finn.
Very rude. I'm gonna
All right, Finn.
questions. Beat everything in
We
BTS.
disconnected him, by the
Yeah,
way.
DC. DC.
Here,
DC's
okay,
gone.
Trav, I have a legit question. then, okay.
All right, exactly.
Okay.
The last question. and-
Why isn't the N word funny?
Because just saying it isn't. There's nothing. There's no subs. There's nothing there. It's just
Okay, but I
nothing.
find it funny, so.
Yeah, it's differing opinions.
Well, hold on. Let me just handle some of my own. Hold on. I find it funny, so.
Hey, party, can you give me the link to your Discord? AC wants to call in.
shit.
AC wants in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Trav. Okay, because here's the thing, right? You have this whole. I could tell like you're one of those
Actually,
people who's trying to say like the whole. And when it comes to making jokes, it needs to have like more structure. Is that what? Do you believe in something like that? And just saying the N word because there's no joke is just not funny.
I mean, just saying a word isn't funny. There has to be something to it. You know, I could say that's just saying a singular word could be funny if you know there's like a funny history behind that word, but there's not a funny history behind the. N-word.
You gave me the wrong link, party. Send me your Discord link again.
Okay.
Okay, so I find
yeah,
I find the word
okay.
to be funny, I'm of the belief that comedy isn't subjective, and it's just what you find funny is subjective. See, like, you can come up with this like clever joke, and it could be funny, and I could just say the N word. That could also be funny. Sure, it's not like smart or anything, but it doesn't make it like any less funny.
That's at some point humanity is gonna debunk that idea because that's an idea that at some point we are gonna have to put to bed.
No, we don't. That's not
Or we
like how
can
people
just
feel.
agree most words are meaningless unless you're offended by them.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Trev,
Till then.
how long can you stay? Because the person that did the stream that this entire thing happened on, we're trying to get him in here.
He's already
So,
joined the server, so
He's in the server?
Wait,
Okay.
tell you what. If I could charge my phone for 20 minutes and come back, I mean,
Okay, I
we-
mean, I'll still be around by then. I'll still be around. Party, if you're not able to, that'll be all right because we have the main guy who guess
he's already here.
quote unquote
AC's
caused
in
all
colors.
this.
AC's
Okay,
in colors.
I'll drag him in. I'll drag him in.
AC, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, welcome to the shit show.
Yeah, are the
Hello.
rumors I hear true?
hello.
Have I groomed people?
Yeah. Apparently, we're grooming children. be
Whoa,
future races.
No. I want to hear from Trav the Chav
Whoa.
himself.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, the commentary community sees the word grooming as just nonsense, which that is not what I was.
Majority.
Not what I was saying.
Yeah, well,
So-
you can groom people into performing certain actions or being certain types of people. That is true.
Yep.
Okay, so do you care to explain more?
I mean, I spent the last however long I've been here explaining.
Okay, can you summarize it? I haven't been watching. I was just told that I was accused of being a groomer.
I've got 1%. I've got 1% battery left on my phone, so you're gonna just have to go back and rewatch this.
I'll summarize it.
Give some more watch time.
Okay.
Well, no. Summarize it. If you summarize it, then you're gonna give them the wrong.
Well,
idea.
if I'm gonna have you summarize it, then it.
So I have to do
Summarize it then,
research.
Trav. Come on.
I have to do research for your accusations. Is that so?
Yeah, it's just listening for like 20 minutes.
Go
just-
ahead and charge your phone. We'll keep the chat active.
Well,
Yeah.
Bro, just put that shit on a charger and keep talking, bro. It's not that hard. You're acting like if you have to like travel fucking downstairs or some bullshit to charge your phone.
No, let's be fair to Chav. All right, you caught him with his pants down. He's not near a charger.
I'll go get a charger or something. I'll be.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
That sounds like a swell young man.
Yes.
Yeah. Guess what, AC? I'm okay. So I'm moderating this and I'm streaming this on my end. You know what the first sentence he says to me? He says, "You're probably." He says to me, "You're probably a nonce."
So I'm not even a groomer, but a pedophile.
Yes.
Yeah. Essentially, literally, I was posting about it earlier. How this went down is fucking banned him, and he's trying to say, "Oh, but y'all are turning people into racist because you took out my warning in his chat." I'm like, what?
Okay, so I'm being led to believe that not only am I probably a pedophile for being racist, supposedly, but which I don't understand. I don't understand where you got that
this
from.
guy's logic.
Well, no. He said that you weren't technically doing that, but you gave off those vibes.
I gave off those vibes of the vibes of touching children. I see. All right.
And he's saying that if you're making like fucking videos where you're joking about the N-word and stuff, you shouldn't be playing children's games and shit, apparently.
Wait, I'm making videos joking about the N-word and stuff?
Dude.
The whole salvo pancakes race tier list. That's what
it's about.
Yeah, AC. Basically, what you were doing was you were creating another Xandahol. Because of Minecraft, you were going to lead kids down the alt-right pipeline.
Really?
You've only streamed for a day and you're crunching kids,
As
AC.
soon as this dude made his argument, I feel like this debate was pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
couldn't
know.
like
It's,
to. I didn't like to. And this guy was saying some shit about like, John kind of pressed him on that whole like nonsense, whatever the word is. He's like, well, you're calling me like a pedophile, right? And he's like, well, like, I'm not calling you a pedophile. I'm just saying that you came across as that way. And I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, sure.
Is this what you do on this show? You talk to these kinds of people?
First time, actually.
This is the first time this is happening. The only reason why we brought him on here is because fucking personally, if he showed up, I'd fucking bring him on to see what he had to say, and then this turned into this because he was literally going out of his just because like I banned him. He reached out to me in Twitter DMs. He went into my personal YouTube comments, like on my own videos and shit, like like giving off the same warning. I'm like, okay, so if you're willing to go that far, how about you just?
We forgot to bring that up too. Shit.
So he just wanted to rap about it. He wanted to explain to you his where he's coming from. You know, his story of how he thinks this way.
Yeah,
this very odd way.
Apparently,
this entire like thing I think was just retarded.
It really was.
I don't know. I mean, you guys may have just misrepresented everything he said. I mean, you know, it's quite possible that you guys have twisted his words, you know, against him. Maybe I have to do a whole review of this stream thus far in order to figure out what exactly he's saying and why it's
Yeah,
just.
some kind of what's going on.
And you know,
type of stuff.
AC, if you want to do that, subscribe to the Nerdy John channel.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
I have
Nice
I have
one.
subbed on my AC of CA channel, and I endorse Nerdy John. .to2. That's my official endorsement.
Oh no, AC, are you sure about that? You know,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
200% sure.
Go all out.
You know, after the accusations levied towards me, I'm 200% sure. This is your pipeline, all right? This is your pipeline into being groomed into being racist.
Yeah. I forgot to unserver mute plush man. I'm sorry, man. But you,
Plush man.
but in all seriousness,
I
dude,
could've
you.
done that too. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry about that plush.
Another reason.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, plush man. But you were like, I mean, we're all kind of on the same side here, but we wanted to be civil at the very least. I know.
Hey, you came in
I'll
hot.
try to be.
Of course, I like to come in hot.
Yeah.
Burning hot at least.
Yeah, but AC, can we just like applaud this dude for a second? Dude had a fantastic first stream. Had Augie on, had Snaggledaggle on, had
Taps was in
Savo
there.
on, Taps.
Wait, hold on. I just got a confirmation that AC groomed someone.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh
Who
no.
was it, AC?
Oh no.
Well, you know what? I just, you know, to me, it's really like, it's like, you know, it's like so easy. It's like cracking my knuckles, you know. It's like I do it so much, I don't even think about it. It's unconscious. So I don't know. There might be a whole laundry list of people I've left in my wake.
Oh my god, it was Turkey Tom, wasn't it?
Yeah. He learned it from the best. See, I taught him everything I know as his older brother.
Yeah,
So-
you taught Tom to groom. And
Yeah, I showed him the ropes. It was like we were in a
Yeah.
boxing ring. I was like rubbing his
Yeah, you were
shoulders.
training him.
I was like, go out and groom him like you never groomed him before, Tommy boy. You gotta move. You gotta bob. You gotta weave.
But
Gotta get him ready.
But
Gotta get 'em ready, you know?
seriously. For those of you guys in chat, if you're not subscribed to AC, I highly suggest you do so. He is a co-host for Shot from the Point and does a phenomenal job at it. Dude's on the rise.
AC, can you just scream racial slurs at the end, please?
No,
That'd be really funny.
I would like to keep this stream up. I'm not monetized, but I would like to keep it up, sir.
No, on Tommy's stream.
Oh.
I don't know why, that just sounds really
Oh,
funny.
jeez.
Alright, hold on. Let me give this guy some praise too, because I haven't spoke to him in a while. Okay, AC seems like a pretty cool dude. He's kind of funny when he shows up on Shot from the Point, and although he doesn't really post content on his own channel, apparently I go to school and everything fucking happens when I come back. But I guess the stream happened, and now we're streaming here. So if AC is gonna make content, then fuck yeah, I'm all for it. This guy was given a chance to go on Shot from the Point, and in my opinion, I think he proved himself. I respect it when people fucking earn their spots. So I think he did it, and he's a cool dude. So yeah, support this guy.
I think you're completely wrong. I'm kind of a tyrant, and you guys are sympathizing with a groomer right now. That works for you guys.
Dude, right now he's literally twirling his mustache as he like pets his cat. It's
You know what it is? It's a big guy like me. It's like a huge. Well, let me see. What did I want to see? I'm gonna go look. Yeah. You know, you're friends with people who make race tier lists and encourage people to say the N-word. We have to do the right thing and leave the channel forever, party. All right.
You know what?
Darn.
Yeah.
Darn.
You know, it's
Because
big guys like
Say
me.
the N-word. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Come on, bro. Stop saying the N-word.
and the funny thing is, we were trying to.
I didn't even say that. I don't even think I said the N-word during
No,
that.
I don't think
ever
anybody
did.
said it. I don't think anybody said it. He's just.
I
like,
think when Zib Zab was calling Smaggle, no wait, that was a different stream. No, yeah, I think maybe Taps called Smaggle the
Probably.
word that rhymes with trigger
Yeah.
with an S.
Yeah.
Well, his whole like when you guys
His
brought
meme
Savo
name.
in to clown on him, right? And like you guys were goofing on like with the race tier list, right? He and
I
like
think that's when Spurging began.
yeah, I think Trav I think he's a troll. I think he's been in this community. He's never spoken before. It's just my guess. I think this dude is still a troll.
I thought it was really cool how as soon as I came on, his phone was at 1% battery.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was awesome. It was like
Avoiding
received word that you
What's
were
that? He's
like we're trying to
coming?
get you in. He's like, I gotta go play my phone.
Yeah, he ran hiding like he's Am.
100% battery life.
You know,
That's what I was saying. I was
yeah.
like, bro, like, don't act like it's that easy just to grab plug your phone into an outlet and keep going. Like,
maybe
it's not that
it's
hard,
true.
bro.
You know, you'll know it's true if I leave, and then he suddenly comes back and he's like, "All right,
Yeah.
got my phone charged."
Alright, got
wait,
me phone
wait, how'd you
charged.
run away?
What's this about in it?
Hold on, guys. I need to go to the bathroom. Let me go outside into the fucking shack that's like fucking 40 feet away from my house.
It's outside. You know what? Here. You know what? Here's my nature piss. That's not so fucking wrong, but I don't really care.
Okay.
AC, you did a stream today?
I did. I did. Oh my
Dude.
god. I was on Shot from the Point today. I was on a doc stream, and to be honest, with the first stream that I did, you can really thank Augie for that, because Augie kind of like Augie really didn't want to stop streaming. He didn't want the doc stream to stop, and we were just like talking, and I was like, okay, can you help me like troubleshoot a few things in OBS? And I just whipped it up at the last second. Hey, there's Trav the Chav in the callers.
All right,
No,
let's
he's
bring
in
him
there.
back,
Well,
boys.
let's bring him back in. Trav, you're back on the
Hello,
air.
Trav.
What do you got?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
I don't know what's in it, but I must say that this experience, you may be surprised to hear that this experience has been rather pleasant. You know, talking, just chilling outside, early hours of the morning with a nice hot cup of tea. It's been nice. So thank you guys.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm sure
wait.
it's
Don't you
it's
have
very
any
early over there.
don't you have any words for the man himself, AC? I mean, after all, he was the
No,
ringleader behind this.
I do want to learn in Trav's own words about what he said. I'm sorry to make you have to repeat yourself, but I really am interested
Okay. Well.
in your own words.
To sum it up, you guys were, making. I don't really know how I found your channel. Especially seeing as you haven't got a lot to give the.
Oh, it looks like Discord is crashing on my end. Luckily, Party is recording this on his end, so I'll ask him for this recording right here.
Especially seeing as you haven't got a lot to give the algorithm, so I don't really know how I found it, but I found it. I saw that you guys were doing a race tier list, which is inherently
We were
racist.
on my
You-
stream. Wait,
on-
on my stream we were doing that, or what?
You were doing on your stream. You were doing a race tier list, which
Where?
I found. I'm guessing the stream's still up. Unless
It's
you go.
unlisted. It's unlisted, but it's still up. The video is still accessible.
Well, I've got a
Um,
link still, so
yeah, it's in your history. You can find it. It's no problem.
Yep, and it. Well, you know what they say: the internet never forgets. Anyway,
I'm sure.
All right.
yeah. So I go in. I'm trying to warn people of because you're playing a kids game. All right, Minecraft is a kids game. You can't argue that it's not. You're playing a game in which kids enjoy quite a lot. I know I was once a kid, and I definitely enjoyed Minecraft back in my day. Yeah, see, playing a kids game, and acting rather. I mean, even though you're using you call it mature language, but you'd have to be rather mentally young to to find it humorous, which made me think, oh well, if I found the channel, then other random people are going to find it rather than people that are just in your community. Should be doing is just putting a little disclaimer, in the chat, a warning in the chat, which then led to this moment.
Interesting. So, what do you think about the fact that I unlisted it so kids can't actually stumble on it? What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, because you're aware of me coming on here to talk.
No, I'm not really aware of you. I literally didn't know that
no.
you existed until like maybe half an hour ago.
Until half an hour ago, where I mean, the stream has been accessible from my end up until half an hour ago. So I mean,
No, the stream's been unlisted since right after I finished it.
oh, okay. Well, we're gonna just have to just let that be that. But yeah, that's generally been it.
Okay, and so you think that even by having done the stream, which the stream isn't publicly accessible now, which kind of defeats your argument. You think by even having done that in the time being, because maybe one of the people that watched it may have been a child, you think that because there was some crude discussion going on about race and whatnot, which I'm not entirely aware of. I don't quite remember us making a race tier list. No, I don't remember talking about race tier list going on.
Okay, well,
and you'll have to forgive me because we were all playing Minecraft and there were 6 of us, and conversation tends to go very fast. So I don't, get a chance to live moderate all of my conversation, especially since it wasn't on my server either. And I wasn't in charge of bringing all these people in.
Okay.
I would really make a suggestion.
Let's just say hypothetically, for the sake of argument, right, that there was a race tier list discussion going on in your stream. Would you be okay with it?
Dave,
Yes,
I mean, what
no.
kind of? It would really depend on how graphic the kind of tier list it is, or how like in depth this discussion is. I mean, if it's a race tier list and people jokingly say like they put black at the top and they put like white at like the middle, and they put like something crazy like Japanese people at the bottom, or like Finnish people at the bottom, that would be a bit wacky, don't you think? That would be a bit kind of, if that was how simple the conversation was and how safe it was, that'd just be kind of wacky, right?
I do recall there was one individual definitely trying to go in and pester people for their opinions on a more in-depth discussion. So let's just say hypothetically, for the sake of my argument, that there was a race tier list going on, and it was a rather in-depth and at least on the surface to eyes looking in. It was a proper race tier list. No, it was just a race tier list, right? Would you find that to be acceptable, especially in your first stream as well? What a way to go! What a way to get into this whole thing, Don't you think that's a little bit odd, at the least?
Do I think it's a bit odd that people like discuss mature things while they're playing games that may ostensibly be all ages, including young ages?
It is a race tier list. Do not forget that. Whenever you bring it up, it's a race tier list. Don't you think that's weird?
It's very interesting because, I genuinely did not remember. I genuinely did not remember there being a race tier list. But hypothetically, for the sake of argument, if it was a race tier list and they used like language that was a bit coarse, I probably wouldn't tolerate people saying the N-word and things like that on my first stream. But nobody said the N-word on my first stream.
Yeah,
nobody used language like that.
I can agree with that, but it's not up currently. But okay.
Well, it's unlisted, and you can find the link on my Twitter profile. So it's not like I'm burying it completely, but it definitely is in a situation where you can't simply find it as a kid.
If it's the first stream, you think you'd want to keep it up as like an achievement, but you seem
somebody said the F slur, and I think it might not be prudent because people might stumble across it and they might report it because it's not for them. But also
it's not appropriate. So you do agree that the stream definitely got spicy. It got a little inappropriate. We can agree.
I definitely don't think that you should be listening people riff and go crazy about Minecraft and just talk about what's on the top of their head while you're like out at work. No, I don't think you should genuinely do that with most streams. Not even just my stream or Augie's streams or anything, but just in general, mature content like out loud at work would probably get you in trouble if you're listening.
I imagine most places would fire you on the spot if they heard you playing your stream.
Well, if people were cursing, if people were simply saying like fuck, if people were simply saying shit, you would I don't know if you'd get fired for that, but you definitely get reprimanded.
There's a discussion on a race tier list. I would imagine most companies would fire you on the spot. But luckily, I hope.
No,
not-
as some I don't think most companies would fire you on the spot. But it's like a different argument entirely. Whatever your argument is, it's bullshit. And let me tell you, I've been patient. I've been listening to you. I think the position which you're arguing from is completely bad faith. I think you know it's bad faith. I think you know that what you're spewing is a line about how worried you are about kids or whatever, when it's been a fact that simply there are a million channels, there are a million different streams out there where people discuss mature things while playing games that may seem childish or aimed at children. Minecraft is a game I think that you could, it's all ages. All right, people know that simply
Kids game.
it's all ages.
Kids game. Let's just get that out of the way.
Let him here on Trav. Let him continue. Let him continue.
I think Minecraft is an all ages game. Okay, at this point, I think it's been around for so long. I think Notch and the people who created it understand that it appeals to both children and adults.
Mm-hmm.
And there are many more graphic things on YouTube. I'm just going to say there's many more graphic things, videos on YouTube of people doing like sexual acts in Minecraft or things like that. And those are more clearly, they're videos with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. They're still up. And I think that is probably far worse for kids.
Because people are doing bad things on the internet that are worse than what you're doing, you're saying it's okay for you to do what you do. That's effectively what you're saying. You're effectively saying because there's worse things on the internet, then it's okay for you to do.
Well, because I didn't aim my content at kids from the outset. I never did that. I never once did that. In fact, if you look at my channel, like the video right before that is a video of like Ethan Ralph from the Kill stream getting punched in the face and then talking about stomping on a guy's head. So I think
that's your recommendation.
My channel in general is not aimed towards kids, and neither was that stream.
But right, okay, I definitely think that that is true. However, you're playing a kids game, you're doing nothing to stop children, you're not having any sort of disclaimer there being like, this is a mature stream. You're not doing anything to prevent children from going in there and actively taking part in
when I started the stream, nobody was watching. And then all of a sudden there are 100 people watching, and they're mostly from Augie. They're pretty much predominantly from our Augie RFC's community.
So you had someone on your stream who has a larger audience. You should have inherently expected a large group of people from not just there.
Ultimately, I'm not responsible for what those people what kids look at online. I'm not responsible unless I was like very clearly aiming my content towards them. Then that would seem predatory, right? And you could argue that, but I wasn't doing that. And if a kid stumbles across a mature stream, and whether or not it's tagged or not, that's more on the parents and the parental supervision of that child.
Got a bigger role to play, but we all know that parents are idiots, so we've not really got much of a choice. We have to do at least the bare minimum. It would take you 5 minutes to set something up, maybe like a bot that says,
I'm not a parental figure as a streamer, and I'm not obligated to behave like one.
That's the argument I was making.
You should.
I have zero obligation to behave like a parental figure when I stream.
You should be doing the bare minimum. That's all I'm asking, is for the bare minimum to be done to
No, I'm not obligated. I shouldn't do.
No. Listen. If you're going to do a race tier list, right? You don't need to be playing a kids game while you do it, because that's inherently going to attract children. Simple.
I like the way that you present this. You present this like this is the main focus on the stream. There's a million other things that were talked about and spoken on the stream that you could say are inappropriate. I mean, we literally use the word pedophile a million times.
I would use the word discussing in a part.
Now you seem to be like obsessed with a race tier list, which apparently it must have happened in a course of a minute or two, and I surely never showed any tier list on my stream. If people were discussing this in the chat,
it would be better if you did that than showing a kids game while you talked about it.
Showing a kids game while I talked about it. So it would be you think it would just be better if I was playing Halo and
if you're playing a mature rated game, it's still not.
You
good.
know, kids play Halo too, right?
They shouldn't be, but that.
Okay, they shouldn't be
that would
watching
be-
my stream.
That'll be you doing the bare minimum to prevent it.
But
That's
wait,
what-
if kids play Halo and that's a game that appeals to kids, and they tune into my stream and they hear that race tier list, so all of a sudden, am I not responsible because it's a mature game by your logic?
No, it will be you doing something about it. You would be doing the bare minimum. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying too much.
But
I
wait,
just
doing
said,
the bare minimum is playing an adult game.
yes.
What
Because
if I want to play any other game on
apparently
stream?
not trying to attract children.
So
like,
so I played Roblox later too. You know Roblox is a kids game, right?
it is a
You,
kid's
would
game.
you think it's an all ages game? Would you say it's like it appeals to kids, but it's also all ages? Would you argue that?
What, Roblox?
Yeah, Roblox.
You shouldn't.
Like anybody can play it. Anybody can play it, and there's appeals for all ages.
A majority children demographic. You shouldn't be playing majority children demographic games.
Oh, okay, why is Phantom Forces on Roblox? It's a game where you shoot people. It's a game where you literally take a gun and you shoot people. You throw grenades and you kill people. The object of the game, Team Deathmatch, has death in it, and it's the objective of that is to kill people.
Don't play it when you're having discussions on race, because that's going to attract children to talk about race. I mean, be racist if you want to be racist. I mean, it's disgusting, but...
Well, I think having a game that encourages shooting, you could argue the same thing, where it's a game where the object is to shoot people, would encourage kids to enact gun violence by that same logic.
Because they're targeted towards children. They've got rating systems and stuff. They got systems in place to prevent that sort of thing from happening. They've got the bare minimum in their games to prevent that. That's what I'm saying. You do the bare minimum. Play an adult game if you're going to.
Okay, but children, but it doesn't. What your whole logic doesn't make any sense. Your whole logic seems to be this incredibly bad faith thing where it's like ultimately the responsibility lies on me as the streamer or as an entertainer to be a role model of some sort and to prevent kids from
I don't want you to be a role model. You are a terrible role model, and I think you would agree, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying.
How'd you come up with that? You just figure I'd be a terrible role model. That's a real nuclear take.
That's your goal. It almost comes off as that's your goal. If you're not doing the bare minimum, if you're gonna, play kids games,
it comes off as the actual goal, but you have nothing to back that. That's literally you saying, "I feel this way."
You're so defensive about it. It makes me think that is almost the goal. I'm just saying, don't play a kid's game. Just play a mature game. Or don't play a game at all if you're gonna be racist. Okay?
Don't play don't play a game at all if you're gonna be racist.
No, don't play kids games at all. Don't play kids games at all.
Don't play kids games at all. What if I want to play a kids game? Oh wait, I have to put a disclaimer, and I have to make sure that all kids are immediately banned from my stream and be looking out, even though there's plenty of kids that won't announce that they're 12 or whatever in the chat, and there's really nothing that I can do.
You can have a verification system.
You can have a verification system? For what? From a YouTube stream?
I'm not asking you to do that though. I'm just saying, don't play Minecraft. Don't play Roblox. Play a different game targeted towards adults, like you said.
No. How's about no? How's about I don't do that? How's about I play? No, you've had your day in court. How's about I play whatever the fuck I want? How's about I do whatever the fuck I want online as long as it's not illegal? How's about I fucking get away with all of this and you fucking cry about it for the rest of your life? Because you think that you want to accuse me of being a pedophile, or that I seem like I'd be a pedophile because because some people on my stream talk about a race tier list jokingly while I'm playing fucking Minecraft.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. You are
thinking of the children.
Boulder up like a mountain. I'm just saying, either don't be racist or don't play kids games. It's simple.
I'm just saying, dude. You opened up the first, you didn't even say hello to me. Your first opening statement was, "Oh, you give off nonce vibes." So I think your whole thing here is to paint us all as groomers and pedophiles, because the actual substance of your argument makes no fucking sense. And honestly, I hope your channel doesn't succeed. I hope it doesn't. I hope your channel doesn't get deleted. I would never hope that, but I hope you don't succeed. Quite frankly, I can't wait for Party to ban you from this server. Thank you, man. Have a good fucking day.
Oh shit.
Shit.
All right.
No.
There was no argument. There was just
Bruh, what are
retard
no
talk,
argument?
which is
Yeah,
fun,
literally.
but you
Ugh.
know,
A-
not everything's a
Being a
debate.
retard.
You know, it's just
AC, sorry
stupidity.
for bothering you with this shit, but
Yeah,
a-
apologies. You had to fucking jump in.
as you can
It's-
see, there was no reasoning with this dude. Also, party
seems-
ban him.
Seems like a very highly intelligent man. I
Yeah,
guess he
totally-
knows that I'm putting kids at risk by playing
Yeah,
Minecraft on a stream.
Well, yeah, you are.
And by
Hell, man. How can you
removing,
do that?
and by
Fuck you.
removing his warning about the.
I'm genuinely confused though. I don't recall at all like the race tier list thing. It must have been literally half of a minute of like a discussion. or
Yeah,
a joke.
Savo was
Yeah, it was
was
like
like, "Oh, what's your rank?" Like the tier list in question was Savo, because he's a troll. He's like, "Oh, obviously, my tier list goes black people on top." That was like,
Oh, really? That was the whole.
that
okay.
was the
Yeah.
race tier list in question.
Wait, but they didn't say. Nobody said the N word about that either. I don't recall that. Nobody like started saying like anybody was comparing like races to animals or anything like that. It was like it literally. That's what it is. That's what it is. It was so innocuous that nobody in their right mind could have like been like their ears would perk up at that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Also, the thing is, I'm pretty sure I was fucking eating while that was going on and not paying attention.
Probably you were.
I'm pretty sure I was fucking eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and
Nice.
fucking
Actually, you know what? I think that's actually when it happened. Now that I'm thinking about it.
interesting.
How dare you eat during your
I missed
stream?
out on everything too. I guess I just completely missed the AC stream. I missed a lot of the this stream on the party server. So I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, do you realize
This
if
stream is just fucking dumb. Holy shit! I can't.
if AC decided to starve himself, we wouldn't be here tonight.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
You would be a very starving man.
If I had not
Like
asked for Salvo pancakes to be brought in, I think I did like say he should come in, like sure let him in or whatever.
Nah, blame that RFC. That there Augie RFC. He out here, putting in bad fucking Dragon AC's name, getting this guy to call in and call
Yeah,
him
I mean, if you
or some shit. I don't know.
AC, if you think about it, the real groomers in this situation are Tommy C and Augie RFC. I mean, they're the ones who are influencing us, right? And we're influencing the kids.
Yeah. We need to stop this
Damn
immediately.
it.
The idea that I'm telling people I'm getting people used to the idea of getting children used to the idea of racism in Minecraft with my stream that has like 100 viewers.
Yeah.
On my channel that has had like 150 subs as soon as I started. Like, yeah, it's very interesting.
Apologies for kicking him out. If you had more to say, which you can go ahead and say it right now.
I think we would have been caught in a causal fucking loop.
But yeah, like I wanted to be. In all seriousness, I came here for the blood sports, and obviously I'm on my friend Party's side. But I was gonna be charitable to this guy. But he opens up straight off the bat. Oh, you give me pedophile vibes. So fuck him.
Yeah, that's why I just fucking spurred out at him. I'm sorry, but I can't do it.
Well, he said something along the lines of when you started like spurging at him, you were saying something like, "Well, you're calling me like an asshole, like a bitch. That's not very nice to say," or some shit like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, here, let me in a calm tone then. Let me call you like a bitch or an asshole then. Let me say it calmly then.
I was like, "Oh, are you gonna cry about it?" Or some shit like that.
Yeah.
AC. The beautiful part is I checked through this guy's videos. He calls people gay. He calls them pussies. Like the generic non-saucy insults. But by his logic, those shouldn't. And he does Nintendo videos. He does videos on Nintendo and gaming content.
Okay, yeah, this guy's a troll.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as that is Nintendo. Well, Nintendo's got all ages stuff on their platforms. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
what
sure.
did that? Yeah. Also, asshole, what did that apply to? I don't know, fucking Call of Duty, Minecraft, Halo, and all these other fucking games? Oh no,
Oh.
I can't debate that.
I love the idea, I love the idea that like as soon as I'm playing Halo, I'm exempt. So like if I have an audience chock full of kids while I'm playing Halo and being racist, You know, and I guess I'd just be spouting off slurs.
It-
then it'd be
yeah.
fine.
AC,
It'd be
you
fine
could
because I warded them off. I did everything I could.
Yeah, AC, you could make the argument that he didn't actually have a problem with the tier list itself. It was that you were talking about the tier list while you were playing Minecraft.
That's the most like mind-boggling thing. is
Yeah.
that, like if I
Mind-boggling.
and then also Roblox is a game where it's like you have these things that kids can access, these mature games. Anybody can access them.
Hold on. Funny thing is, I was playing the Roblox the whole fucking time. And I so like, okay, cool. I'm an adult. I'm a grown ass adult. I'm not playing
Wait a
Roblox.
second. Okay, so you got this. So now you got this guy. This Chav dude.
Yeah.
Now he had a discussion about racism while you were playing Roblox. So does that?
Oh
make
my
it-
God.
Wait!
Get rid of him! Get rid of him!
No reverse.
Wait, oh my God.
No,
It-
you.
No.
I can take the-
He's exempt because he didn't. If you haven't, you need to make sure that you didn't stream any kids games on this stream. And if you did, you need to age restrict this stream.
Yeah.
You need to put a disclaimer. You need to save these children.
John,
Yes.
I mean-
Save the
you
children.
I mean-
had Roblox pulled up earlier
Oh my God, you're right.
Wait, on stream. Wait a minute.
on
Wait a
on this
minute.
stream.
Dirty John.
Okay.
Dirty John.
As we know, the Nerdy Podcast is for all ages. Like, as you know, I advertise my stream directly to kids. It's actually one of the featured YouTube Kids content, you know, which is why I'm so successful.
That is another thing too. Is like YouTube has a feature where you separate stuff for kids and stuff for not. This isn't.
I love
doesn't know
how
that
like
because
his
And bad shit still gets onto the YouTube Kids app. Like, no matter what, kids are gonna see shit they probably shouldn't see.
which
Well,
is
I've
why
seen-
it's
I've
up to the
seen these-
parents.
I've seen these Minecraft videos blowing up where it's talking about like Alex and Steve farting and like shitting their pants and like in sexual situations. And like those, I mean,
yeah.
those. I guess I'm on the same level as those now because some
100%.
Spurs like talked about a race tier list for like
Yeah.
30 seconds on a stream. While I was
Yeah,
playing
Squatchin.
Minecraft.
Squatchin.
Mhm.
God forbid I stream Pokemon with you and we make a fucking a black joke or a Jew joke.
Oh,
God fucking
Jesus.
forbid.
Oh
no. If you weren't there in the
Uh-oh.
chat, no.
And I tried telling him that look, it was actually a very inclusive stream. I mean, there was a trans Jewish girl on that stream, but he wasn't listening to it.
You know what's
No.
interesting too?
Hold on,
He
hold on.
really did
He
not
was
expect me to
discrediting
unlist
stuff.
the video, which I immediately did after.
Yeah,
he
just
really
started to
didn't. He
shut
really
up
didn't like.
after that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Nox is in.
Hold on.
Narcissism.
Dirty John.
I-
Dirty John. Do you actually believe that Taps is a Jew?
No, but for the sake of the troll, it's
Okay.
yeah.
Just say.
Before we pull Nox, I just want to keep it a buck. I walked into this because fucking he went out of his way because I banned him. Went out of his way, got in Twitter DMs with me, jumped in YouTube comment section. It was like, all right, he wanted my attention, so I was like, all right, let's see what this guy wants. And apparently, all this happened.
To be fair, because I already know people are, if anyone else happens to see this, people are going to be like, these guys are dumb. It's obviously a troll. Hey, retard, we know. We're like at the point where we're like tiny ants, okay? Some of us, most of us here are not monetized, okay?
Mhm.
We have like no subs. So we'll take any little drop of water we can get, okay?
Yeah.
So we're not stupid. We know what we're doing. Thank you.
If
Okay.
if I can ask everyone in the call but Party and AC to mute, so that way we can drag in Nux for a little discussion on his end.
One last thing. I looked back at the VOD. Spawndile put like an N-word tower in my chat in the live chat. I think that's
Oh, that
worse
was
than,
it.
like-
That was
He
it.
also,
That's probably what he was complaining about.
so Spawndile also posts pictures of his feet.
Spawndile's
so.
a kid too, and he already did that before he watched my stream. So
Oh, no.
Spawndile also DM'd Ash Reacts too, which is really funny.
All right, but yeah, let's get what Nox had to say. Hello, Nox.
Hey, Nox.
I just really wanted to quickly say about the children thing. It is not the content creator's job to freaking police if children are watching. That's up to the parents. Now, a content creator like myself will actually just sit there and put it's not for children because, well, I don't want kids looking at my video, especially when some of them sometimes deal with like things like porn and dongs. But yeah, I completely don't get this dumbass's fucking point of view. AC is right. It's not fucking his job to do shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to add, Nox?
Yeah, subscribe to AC.
I agree with that statement, actually.
I think that AC guy is fucked in the head.
I know.
Yeah,
I hate him.
he
I hate
makes
him so
edgy
much.
humor. Get this, while he's playing a children game.
And
This guy doesn't even care. This guy doesn't even care.
He
And-
doesn't put a disclaimer.
No. Hold on. He does not care. He does not care about the safety of minors.
Oh,
and
Here's the thing: if this guy knew what he was talking about, he would have chastised me for possibly exposing minors to Smaggle. That's the real issue.
at least the character that he's playing, again, this could possibly be a troll, but like the character he's playing, like he didn't know anything about this community. He knew zilch. He didn't know who Smaggle was. He didn't know who you were.
Yeah,
he thought that we were the
supposedly-
host of the stream.
Yeah, supposedly he found your stream ace through the algorithm and all that, and that's how it showed up.
I'm sure he found it through the algorithm.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not because Augie RC retweeted it. I'm sure, and like that's what made it visible to like 100 people who were watching.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
convenient.
if
I really didn't believe him when he said that. When he said it's magically recommended to me by the algorithm, and I just decided to click onto it. No, you didn't. You really didn't. You weren't like so interested. You know, the thumbnail for my video is my stream is called "My First Broadcast" smiley face, and then the thumbnail is Tom. That picture of Tom and Nick and Augie in the IRL meetup.
Oh my god, what if he thinks that Tom's actually you?
I hope so.
God.
Oh, that'd be funny.
I hope not, but at the same time, I hope so. I hope he just chastised that fucking.
yeah, this guy's probably somebody who knows what's happening. I mean, Squatchin. I mean, you know that when we were like doing the whole like the Nuzlocke, we got some randoms in there, right? That were not part of the group. Like, remember Aqua Ninja, that guy? But here's the thing. Here's the difference between someone like that and then this guy right here, right? Is that if he didn't like the streams, he probably wouldn't, or if he got like a banned or whatever, I highly doubt that he would then go to the comment section and comment a bunch of things and DM you or DM me about it.
Yeah.
Oh, AC, you want to see a picture of this dude, by the way? Because for some reason he posted a selfie of himself.
Oh, sure.
He
is
chat, right?
Yeah, well, no, it deleted because he got banned. I saved it though. I saved it.
Oh,
for,
Jesus.
hey,
That is a little
for
Okay.
thumbnail purposes. For thumbnail purposes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what they all say.
Hmm.
Let's see. Oh, for God's
Lay
sake,
it
get better.
on me, brother.
For fuck's sake, are you not gonna let me? Okay, you better
Is it
in
not gonna-
Discord.
Discord crashes for him again.
Alright,
2117.
Oh, what is this? Wait. hold
Oh, it did that weird thing. Hang on, let me see if I can give you the
on.
downloaded
Yeah, it's
version.
posting, it's just
So
a
stupid.
blank file. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's just say the man obviously is peak masculinity. You know. Oh wait, okay. I got the downloaded version. Hang on.
Delete that shit after you're done posting it.
No, to be fair, his face is public.
His face is public.
What?
Yeah, it's public.
Yeah, he does face cam.
What is going on here, buddy? My goodness.
You,
Yeah,
This guy looks like he just woke up. He's like living in a house where it's like filled with some sort of like fog or something. Like
Yeah.
hell.
he's in the back rooms or some shit.
Yeah.
He slipped in the back rooms. He's making content.
Also, is that like a giant cup of tea? My God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
as he was
he's-
mentioning
he's
so many
British.
times.
Wow.
He's
Yeah.
British.
Well, yeah, he definitely looks British. I'll give him that. Interesting guy.
Yeah. But
Yeah, he sucks.
I just want to thank everyone for being on stream. Thank you, especially AC, for jumping in at the last minute.
No problem.
You fucking carried the shit. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna suck your cock too long.
Oh,
keep,
come on,
keep sucking
come on.
up.
Let it
fucking
heal.
liquor
Let it
pussy.
heal. You pulled the skin. You ripped
also,
the skin.
you're kind of insulting me because you're insinuating that I can't carry my own stream. How dare you, good sir? How dare
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, keep bootlicking, plush man.
No,
You won't go anywhere doing that
I'm a free
shit.
thinker. A free thinker.
Anyway, guys, if you haven't already, go subscribe to Party, go subscribe to Exotic, go subscribe to AC, and go follow Squatch and Ghost Shark on Twitter, and follow Plushman on Twitch. This is Nerdy John signing out. Have a lovely day.